is a less common but flexible opening that controls the center with the knight before committing a pawn. d5 occupies the center and controls the e4 and c4 squares. This prepares the bishop for development. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. Textbook play so far. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Solid. Continuing with standard opening theory. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Very precise. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. This strikes at the center to fight for space. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Out comes the bishop, helping to solidify the position. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. This is an equal trade. Takes back. This immobilizes the knight by pinning it to the king. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This challenges the other rook for control of the open file. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. After all captures, this is an equal trade. With this recapture, white introduces a new piece to the game. This fights against the other rook for the open file. This is an equal trade. Takes back. White's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Right on target. A very strong play. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. One of the best moves. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. This defends the attacked pawn. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This is the strongest option. A solid choice. Very precise. A very strong play. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. Right on target. This defends the attacked pawn. This is an equal trade. This is the strongest option. One of the best moves. Very precise. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This forces the opponent to isolate a pawn. Recaptures. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Right on target. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This is the strongest option. Very precise. Right on target. This is the strongest option. Very precise. Right on target. This is the only move that works. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. A solid choice. A very strong play. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. This overlooks an opportunity. This is the only good move, putting the piece on a blockade square. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. One of the best moves. This evades the check from the pawn. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This is the strongest option. Very precise. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Right on target. This is the strongest option. This makes a passed pawn. Takes back. That was a free pawn. A solid choice. That pawn was free for the taking.